Welcome to The Human Element. My name's Nicole Wales. I'm the founder and managing director of Human Tribe and your host for the Human Element series. Today we're here to talk about why it pays to have emotionally intelligent people in your business. Now, a lot of people in business have heard of this term emotional intelligence. There's certainly a lot of articles and posts around how high emotional intelligence, which is often referred to as EQ or EI, is related to performance outcomes. Today, what I'd like to do is get back to basics with emotional intelligence, because generally what I find when I talk about emotional intelligence, there's a lot of interest, but there's not a lot of understanding. So what we're going to start with is what is emotional intelligence, and then we're going to look at the business case for emotional intelligence. And we're not just talking about the financial business case, we're also looking at other benefits, such as benefits with staff and with customers, and things like mental health in the workplace as well. Today, we're joined by a true expert when it comes to emotional intelligence. Dr. Ben Palmer is the founder and CEO of Genos International. And Genos International is a business that specialises in assessing and developing emotional intelligence. Ben, welcome to The Human Element.
Hi Nicole, it's great to be here.
Excellent, and I really appreciate your time and you sharing your expertise with our audience today on this subject matter.
It's a pleasure.
What I'd like to do first is discuss what is emotional intelligence, because as I said in my intro, I genuinely mean that. I find when I talk about it, there's a lot of interest, there's appetite for it, but I don't believe there's a good understanding of emotional intelligence. So what can you share with us?
I think to really understand the power and the value of emotional intelligence in business, it's important to take a step back and understand the role that emotions play in our lives. And so if I can start there and then lead into emotional intelligence, I will. When you look into the science of emotions, you see that the way we feel influences three very important parts of ourselves. Firstly, the way we feel influences our thoughts and the decisions that we make. You know, you might not ask the boss for a pay rise or more resources if the boss is in a bad mood. The scientific term for that's mood congruent thought. And there are many, many examples of that sort of thing. So the way we feel influences the way we think and the choices that we make. Secondly, the way we feel influences our behaviour. If you think about it, emotions show up in your tone of voice, in your facial expressions, in your body language. And because of that fact, they're very fundamental to how we communicate, collaborate, connect, build rapport, and so on. And finally, one of the most robust, well-established findings in the social sciences is there's a direct link between the way you feel and the way you perform. And if you think about it, you know, anyone who's worked in a workplace will know that people often perform their best at work when they feel valued, when they feel cared for, when they feel informed, when they feel like they're doing meaningful work. And people, whether they're conscious of it or not, don't perform well at work when they feel overly stressed, worried about things like their job security, when they feel frustrated with their colleagues, when they feel upset about what they might feel is being done to them by their workplace and so on. So the way we feel influences these three very important parts of ourselves, the way we think, the way we behave, and the way we perform. And that influence is both productive, you know, emotions can really help us think very, very well, can help us behave in a way that's engaging and inspiring to others, and obviously can influence our performance in productive and unproductive ways.